Greetings and welcome to a brand new video on our channel, where we explore useful advice that might improve your life. Today, we're going to explore 7 morning bad habits you should abandon in order to unlock the keys to a life that is purposeful and calm. Unchecked, these habits can cause turmoil, stress, and a meaningless existence. The good news is that we can change our mornings and, consequently, our lives by adopting Stoic philosophy. We can learn how to live with clarity, resilience, and a sense of purpose from the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, which is just as applicable today as it was in the era of Roman emperors. This video has a wealth of practical advice that will help you take control of your mornings and create a meaningful day, regardless of your level of experience with Stoicism. We are going to set out on a journey to explore the application of Stoicism in our everyday lives, with an emphasis on the morning ritual as the cornerstone of the day. By avoiding these 7 typical morning bad habits, you'll have the means to create a life that is peaceful, meaningful, and full of unshakable resolve. So let's get started on this life-changing adventure by looking at these 7 morning routines you should give up for a genuinely stoic, peaceful, and meaningful life. Number 1. Avoid rushing. Your alarm goes off in the morning, causing you to bolt from bed and hurry about your house. You have to get ready, grab something to eat quickly, and head out the door. We want to prevent creating a stressed atmosphere for the remainder of your day with this rushed start. Slowing down and appreciating each moment is something that the ancient philosophy of Stoicism teaches us. Stoicism teaches us. It can help us in current life. Rushing through your morning ritual prevents you from having the chance to practice mindfulness and being in the now. To give yourself the gift of time, aim to get up a bit earlier. With this extra time, you can get a peaceful start to the day without having to rush. Consider this as a calming morning routine. You can take this time to ponder, drink your coffee or tea leisurely in the morning, or even practice a little meditation. Avoiding the rush helps you maintain a calm and concentrated attitude throughout the day. Thus, when you awaken in the morning, inhale deeply, give yourself an additional moment, and welcome the tranquil beginning that Stoicism may provide. Number 2. Avoid negative thoughts. Imagine having self-doubt, complaints, or fears as your first thoughts when you wake up. This may cause mental confusion and give you a gloomy, stressful day. An old and insightful philosophy called Stoicism tells us to greet the day in a different way. Stoics hold that our thoughts have great power. It is said that our thoughts have an impact on our emotions. Thus, one strategy that we might take to prevent negative thinking is negative visualization. This is a useful Stoic approach, albeit it may sound unusual at first. Here's how it works. Imagine the worst-case scenario for your day for a moment before you even get out of bed. How would you handle a broken car? What if you're in a challenging meeting at work? You are putting yourself in a position to respond to these situations with resilience by visualizing them. However, Stoicism is more than just pessimism. It also involves adopting an optimistic outlook. Once you've thought about the difficult circumstances, turn your attention to appreciation. Consider all of the positive aspects of your life, even the minor ones. It might be your loved ones, your well-being, or the comfortable bed you awoke to. This combination of realistic thinking and thankfulness will help you start your day on a resilient and upbeat note. You'll be able to appreciate the positive aspects of your life and be prepared to face obstacles. Thus, the next time you get up, make an effort to adopt a Stoic mindset and steer clear of those pessimistic morning thoughts. Number 3. Avoid distractions. Distractions abound in our fast-paced society, particularly in the morning when we're first starting out. These diversions may make it difficult for us to concentrate on what matters most. Here's how to stay away from them. 1. Turn off your phone. Do not give in to the temptation to check your phone as soon as you wake up. If at all possible, keep it in another room or in airplane mode. By taking one easy action, you may start your day free from the annoyance of notifications. 2. Establish a mindful morning schedule. Create a morning ritual that reduces outside distractions. Consider investing the first few minutes of your day in mindfulness-promoting activities rather than grabbing for your phone. You may do a quick meditation, read a book, or write in a journal. This establishes a calm and concentrated mood for the day. 3. Reduce your exposure to bad news. Watching the news in the morning is a common morning ritual for many individuals, and it frequently includes stories that are depressing and might cause anxiety. Even while it's critical to keep informed, you might want to wait until later in the day to consume news. This enables you to start your morning in a cheerful frame of mind. 4. Minimize your social media use. Spending time and energy on social media in the morning can be a big time waster. Aim to limit the amount of time you spend on social media. If you do feel the need to check them, incorporate it into your planned routine instead of doing it out of habit. 5. Establish clear priorities. Take a time to establish your day's priorities before starting your daily responsibilities. This keeps you from becoming distracted by things that aren't as vital or important. You can create a purposeful and productive day by avoiding distractions in the morning, much as the Stoics did when they dedicated their mornings to the study of philosophy. Making the most of your mornings and maintaining your attention on the important things in life can be achieved by making one small adjustment. Number 4. Avoid overindulgence. Excessive consumption, or overindulgence, can impair judgment and make it difficult to lead a Stoic life. Here's how to steer clear of it. 1. Make mindful eating a practice. Be conscious of what you consume in the a.m. Take time to appreciate the tastes and textures of your breakfast as you chew it slowly. Steer clear of overeating, which might cause discomfort and take your attention away from your day. 2. Caffeine intake limit. If you enjoy tea or coffee, you might want to cut back on your caffeine intake in the morning. Caffeine overindulgence can cause restlessness and anxiety, which is not ideal for a calm start. 3. Build self-control. Self-control and moderation are key components of Stoicism. You may master your impulses when you refrain from overindulging. Since it fosters a sense of command over your wants, this self-control is consistent with Stoic beliefs. 4. Recognize your material desires. Overindulgence can extend beyond just food and drink and include material goods as well. Recognize your materialistic desires first thing in the morning. Consider whether these things are actually necessities for you or if they are only distractions. One of the main tenets of Stoicism is the development of self-mastery, which can be achieved by abstaining from excess in the morning. With this technique, you can avoid the distractions that come with overindulgence and begin your day with a clear and focused mind. It helps you adopt moderation and self-discipline in your daily life and harmonizes your activities with Stoic principles. Number 5. Avoid complaining. It is a habit that can sap your vitality and make your day seem unfulfilling to constantly complain. The practice of Stoicism helps us to view life's obstacles from a different perspective. Here's how to prevent whining first thing in the morning. 1. Adopt the dichotomy of control mindset. It is Stoicism that presents the idea of the dichotomy of control. It pushes you to draw boundaries between the things you can and cannot manage. This entails putting aside small annoyances in the morning, such as inclement weather or heavy traffic, and concentrating on your own responses and personal growth. 2. Make gratitude a practice. Consider expressing thankfulness rather than whining about the things that aren't going your way. Consider your blessings first thing in the morning. It might be your household, your well-being, or your place to live. You can change your perspective from one of complaint to one of appreciation by practicing thankfulness. 3. Keep your words in check. Consider the language you use first thing in the morning. Steer clear of critical language and frustrated expressions. Instead, use language that conveys acceptance and understanding. A more upbeat and stoic perspective may result from making this small adjustment. You can start your day with a sense of inner serenity and contentment if you refrain from complaining first thing in the morning. This is consistent with Stoic teachings, which advocate facing adversity with grace and without complaining. It's about realizing what you cannot control and deciding to put your attention on the things that you can, such as your own actions and state of mind. A life that is more peaceful and satisfying can result from this change. Number 6. Avoid procrastination. One typical behavior that can impede your success and cause needless worry is procrastination. Making the most of the present moment and acting are two lessons that Stoicism imparts to us. Here are some tips for preventing morning procrastination. 1. Establish specific goals. Give yourself some time to establish priorities and goals before you begin your day. Being aware of your goals will keep you motivated and focused. 2. Make a list of things to do. List the things you wish to get done on your to-do list. By taking one little step, you can maintain organization and resist the need to put things off. 3. Take baby steps at first. Sometimes the enormity of a task can be too much to handle, which makes one put it off. Start with tiny, doable tasks that progressively lead to the bigger objective in order to prevent this. 4. Get rid of distractions. Avoiding distractions is something we've discussed before, but it bears reiterating. Reducing interruptions is essential to overcoming procrastination. Shut down any tabs on your computer, turn off your phone, and arrange your workspace such that it is concentrated. 5. Apply time management strategies. Working in brief, concentrated spurts, as in the Pomodoro technique, is one technique that can help you stay productive and prevent procrastination. Procrastination in the morning can be avoided to increase productivity, lower stress levels, and make your behaviors more in line with Stoic principles. Making the most of the present moment and acting upon Stoicism's call to action begin with a proactive morning ritual. Making the most of your mornings and maintaining your attention on the important things in life can be achieved by making one small adjustment. Number 7. Avoid negative influences. Having a positive support system around you can have a big impact on your outlook and general well-being. It is imperative that you avoid negative influences in the morning to provide a positive start to your day. Here's how to accomplish it. 1. Reduce your exposure to bad news. A lot of people watch the news first thing in the morning, and it frequently features depressing and upsetting tales. If you want to start your morning with a more optimistic attitude, think about delaying your news consumption until later in the day. 2. Exercise caution when using social media. Social media has the potential to have harmful influences. Stay away from interactions with things or people who constantly bring negativity into your life. Select accounts to follow and establish connections with people that motivate and encourage you. 3. Area away from energy-draining sources. It's important to keep your distance from people that consistently drain your energy or bring negativity into your day, especially in the morning. This could entail restricting interactions or establishing boundaries. 4. Create a positive environment for yourself. Make a conscious effort to find and interact with individuals who uphold your principles and support your development. Make an effort to surround oneself with supportive people, whether they be family, friends, or co-workers. You may create a cheerful and stoic atmosphere for the rest of the day by avoiding negative influences in the morning. Focusing on what we can control, such as the people and influences we let into our lives, is something that Stoicism urges us to do. A more upbeat and empowered start to your day can result from making this small adjustment, which can also help you have a purposeful and hopeful view for the next several hours. We appreciate you coming along on this Stoic philosophical trip with us. In order to receive more content on practical advice for a better life, please like, share, and subscribe to this video if you found it helpful. Begin your day with Stoicism and see how your life changes.